Okay, first and foremost, seems like you're being sped up. You're playing super fast. There are also other examples of you doing this in the same game. You basically just get yourself in trouble, driving without a plan. Also, this is one of those things where if you want to make this pass, get on your right foot pivot, turn over your right shoulder to make that pass back to your big. Here's another example of you being super sped up. Just because you can dribble doesn't mean you have to. You're not gonna beat your guy all the way to the basket without some type of defensive interference. Instead of trying to dance on the guy, just hit your big in stride for a layup. Because as you see here, by doing all of this, you end up missing your big. You get it to him too late, he can't finish. This is why I say slow down and read the game. There's a lot of open space near the baseline. This is easily a nice ball fake, use his screen, 1-2 dribble pull up just to get going instead of taking a bad footwork long three when you haven't hit one yet. Your man is gonna get screened, so he's out of the picture. Walk right into open space, hit it. Simple. There's a reason why, like, the universal read for corner closeouts is to drive baseline, because everybody on defense closes out the same way. He's ripping right away baseline with his left hand. Try to meet him with your right foot closer to the baseline instead of closing out shot and just letting him blow by you. It would also be better to stunt and then get back instead of to actually sit in the gap, because then now your feet are dead. If you stunt, your feet are more alive. You can get back out there and then get to the proper angle to stop his drive. You're shooting a lot of jump shots. With that being said, you have to get better ball faking. Defense is starting to notice how thirsty you are to shoot open jump shots. So they're gonna be all over that. So you have to read it. Once again, you have options. This could be a perfect same hand hezzy situation. But also the most obvious, you don't have to shoot this. You got your big trailing, he's wide open. Hold on for a second, dime him, get an assist instead. Bad closeout. Similar to what your man just did, you want to get your left hand in the passing lane. So close out shot first. But if it's one of those situations where he's catching and swinging instantly right away, get your left hand in the passing lane, get a steal. You're going the other way for a layup. Two things. I don't have the scout, and I also don't know coverage-wise how your coach wants you to guard pick and rolls, but I doubt it's get screened and give up an and one layup. You got to get skinny. You know the screen is coming. You can feel it. So get into the guy, pause, and go over the top of the screen. And then lastly, don't compound it with a foul. I know you want to give effort and compete on the defensive end, and I love it, but giving up an and one is not the best thing to do. It's 2 mistakes in 1 possession. Once again, just driving with no plan. A decision has to get made around 3-point line, right inside the 3-point line. Keep it in the right hand, take a dribble into his body, and then separate laterally to your right to get to that little right hand floater, right hand push shot. But just to drive here and pass doesn't really get us anything. We got the common theme of you being sped up again. You're letting the defense dictate what you do as an offensive player rather than it being the other way around. If a guy's just gonna guard you out here, you have to think go by him first. Even if it is a set play and you're still initiating the offense, which I see is going on here, to set this up, you have to go by him. Even if you go by him just to put the brakes on and then retreat dribble back out to where you need to be to make the pass, you can't just dribble out by half court and let a guy press you like this. I don't really think I got to talk too much about this one. A floater on a 4-on-1, this is what I mean by being sped up and being so thirsty to score that the defense can see, he's not passing this ball. This is going up. So he completely sells out to try to contest and block your floater, similar to what happened with your jump shot earlier. And now there's another missed shot on your field goal percentage, and you guys don't even get a bucket. Once again, slow down, You can even come to a slight jog. That's enough to get one man to play you, and you can find any of your other three guys open.